Welcome back, Ford Shop Yard. And today I finally figured out how I can get my front windows fixed on blue. Check this out. So, you see I got them held up, both of them, with little wood shims. This one and driver's side. Because what's happening is, they just will not stay in the regulator. I can put them all the way up, and as soon as I go let them down, the regulator will go down, the glass will stay here, and then the glass will fall right down. So the glass will stay up. When the regulator goes down, then the glass falls down. Then I have to take the door panel all apart, pick the glass back up, roll the regulator back up, and it's been like this for about 3 years now. So I finally figured out, I was reading on Google how to fix it. They said the only way to fix it, because there's two little plastic shims, metal plastic shims on the glass actually, and they're glued on. And 23 years later, the glue eventually wears off, and that's what's happened here on both these. And so, what you gotta do is, I've read people, they say, I've tried all kinds of epoxy and Gorilla Glue, and it will not hold. What you got to do is you got to replace the entire glass, and it's not as expensive as I thought it would be. You can get the entire glass for about $65 a piece. Driver front, passenger front. Both pieces of glass are $65 a piece, just about, and they actually have the little grommets glued on. The glass, it comes, the little grommets come with the glass glued on already for $65. So when I get time, I'm gonna order the brand new glass and take the door panel apart, install the new glass with the new shims, and my front windows will work again. Now see, everybody thinks the regulators don't work. The regulators work fine. It's just that the glue holding the glass onto the regulator with those little shim sleeves has come unglued, and that's why it won't stay attached to the regulator. And when the regulator goes down, the glass stays up, then the glass falls down on its own. So, replacing both front windows later on down the road. Now, the back ones, they're still working perfectly fine. Haven't had to touch them, haven't had to do anything. But what I'm going to do when I replace these glasses in the front the next time, I'm going to do what I did with the back windows. I'm going to go buy me a can of PB Blast silicone spray, and I'm going to spray the channels right here where the glass rides up and down. Right here, I'm going to spray it all good. That way, they'll go up and down, up and down, up and down like it's supposed to. There's no drag, there's no resistance. They're going to be able to work perfectly fine. And just so you believe me, when I tell you the regulators do work, here it is. Here's the driver front. Listen. So, the regulators on both of them do work. I actually have that one unplugged on that side. But this one's still plugged in. I need to unplug it. But that's the problem. There's little glued on just call them little rubber stoppers that hold the glass in place. They come unglued. They're attached to the glass. Well, they were, but when you get the new glass, the new little slides come with it, and you bolt it onto the regulator, and then once you get it, the new glass with the new sleeves bolted back to the regulator, my front windows will work again. So, like I said, $65 a piece for the new glass. Comes with the new grips, and I'll get them put on. I'm fixing to put Blue here down for a little while, and as you can see, he's about 200 miles, just under 200 miles left till I hit the 350,000 mile mark. And I got to get the transmission replaced, the front end, the ball joints, tie rods, sway bar links. Front ball joints, tie rods, upper and lower. Ball joints, tie rods, sway bar links. The rear pinion seal for the differential, and both rear wheel bearings and axle seals. Because, check this out. 350,000 miles, and the passenger side rear wheel bearing seals are gone. Look at all that grease buildup. That is just, disgusting. And like I said, the pinion seal over there where the drive shaft bolts to the differential, that's shot too. Funny thing is, only this wheel bearing seal is shot. That one over there is bone dry. It's not leaking. Because I did something stupid, and I didn't know this, but when I changed the rear differential fluid, I went to clean the inside of the differential, and I used a can of brake cleaner. I didn't know it would eat up that seal, but changed the rear differential fluid, sprayed it down with brake clean, cleaned it up inside and out, and then a couple weeks later I crawled under it and noticed, my pinion seal's leaking. Wonder why. And then I thought about it. I'm like, oh damn, I used brake cleaner when I cleaned it up before I put the new fluid in, and it ate up the seal, and then it ended up eating up this wheel bearing seal over here. But gonna have that replaced soon. Gonna have all that replaced soon. So for blue, new transmission, about $2,000. Might as well say $3,000. Have somebody put it in. Brand new transmission, about $3,000. Ball joints, tie rods, sway bar links, and about another $300 or $400. Pinion seal, $20 or $25. Rear wheel bearings and axle seals, maybe $50 or so. And a little more than that, and have somebody put it all together, put it all in, and then I'll put blue back on the road. But like I said, about just under 200 miles left till I hit the 300, my big milestone, 350,000 miles. And my birthday's coming up on October 26th. I'll be 27, and I want to be able to, how do I explain it? I want to be able to be driving blue on my birthday on the 26th when this truck hits 350,000 mile mark. So that'll be one big birthday gift to me. But most people wouldn't mean much, but there's certain things in life that excite me. And this big milestone, 350,000 miles, that's a big milestone for me, for this truck. And you wouldn't think this from the outside. I ain't talking about the paint being faded, but you wouldn't think this truck had 350,000 miles on it. It don't ride like it does. Yes, it squeaks. The suspension squeaks like crazy. But really nothing I can do about that. But like I said, the paint's fading away. But you really wouldn't think this truck had 350,000 miles on it by looking at it. You really wouldn't think. I mean, I drove this thing to Georgia. It's just, smooth. I mean, this is the most comfortable riding truck I've ever had. Now, all my Fords are comfortable riding trucks. I drive them to California. But yeah, like I said, I mean, look at the interior. I mean, yeah, I gotta get the carpet shampooed. It's all stained up from previous owners. Look at that. But carpet shampooed, seats steam cleaned, and I mean, just look at the interior of this truck. Like I said, you wouldn't think it had 350,000 miles on it, almost, but it does. I mean, that's just. I keep it vacuumed out, swept out. I do need to replace the door panel on this side because that's why the tape's here. This whole piece here, all this and this right here, it's all broken. That's why the tape's there. My dad did that, and it's lasted. He did that about 3 years ago, and it's still holding on. So, gotta get the door panel replaced. transmission, ball joints, tie rods, pinion seal, rear wheel bearings and seals. Next rotation coming in, like I said, about 300 miles. Oh, well, actually just, yeah, under 200 miles now. I went from changing them. I normally do my rotations every 10,000 miles, every other oil change. But since they're really starting to get, they're about halfway worn, I'd say, about now. I put them on it, had them put on at 325,000 miles. It's been 25,000 miles. They got a 50,000 mile warranty, so they're about halfway worn down now. And because the front end's worn out, it wears on the inside. You can actually feel it. Perfectly smooth. Then it dips off. So because the inside wears, the inside's got more wear than the outside in the middle, because the ball joints are shot. You can actually see it if I can get the right angle. You can kind of see that lean. It's got kind of a lean to it. And so the front end's worn out, 350,000 miles. But yeah. In the time I've had this truck, we bought it, my dad bought it in 2021 from my aunt for $800. And it had right at 300,000 miles on it. In the time we've had this truck, I've only put, trying to think. The only major thing I've ever had to do to this truck is the fuel pump. Change the fuel pump. That was $120 for the entire assembly. Put it in, away I went. Original fuel pump lasted 320,000 miles. So that's the only major thing I've had to do as far as, you know. Then I bought the tires. I changed the fuel filter, air filter, you know. The tires alone were about $1,500 plus a new rim for the front passenger side. Front passenger side. Somebody wanted to steal it and be an asshole, but that was about $280. So just rounded off, say $2,000 for 5 brand new tires, including the spare and the new rim, and then another about maybe $80 to have them put on at work. But I love these tires. Will I buy them again? Probably not. Now, they are great tires. I have no complaints. I haven't had a single issue with them. They ride smooth. They are an aggressive all-terrain off-road tire. They are a good-looking tire. I do love these tires. But I may, in all honesty, if you're thinking about buying these tires, you want some off-road tires, these are the best ones to buy. Paid about $240, $250 a piece for these tires. And they're worth every penny. And I'm going to get the 50,000 miles out of them. I don't care. But, yeah. I keep it washed. You know. Keep it washed. Waxed, cleaned. Clean the windshield. Clean all the windows. Both the step pads on the back bumper, I replaced those. And, because it's denting the bumper, that's why that screw's right there. I had to screw this down in the bumper, otherwise it wouldn't. It kept popping up. And the headlights. Now, no, I did not replace the headlights. These are still the original 2001 original factory headlights. I took them to work and I had them headlight restoration done on them, and they look amazing. They're a little dirty now, but they're amazing. You would think that I put brand new headlights in. No, I didn't. I had them restored, sanded down, polished, and they look brand new again. And now the turn signals, yes, I did replace those because the glue just fell off and the lens fell off, so I replaced those for about $30, $15 a piece. No big deal. And I want to replace the grill too. Not the everybody says, oh, you can just replace the insert. Well, that's probably possible, but I'm not going to waste my time trying. I'm going to order a brand new grill, all chrome, you know, All this is going to be chrome. It's going to look identical to this, but it's all going to be chrome. I think that's about $150. And, so yeah. That's everything I've done to this truck. 350 miles, 1,000 miles almost. I replaced the license plate lamps. And they're working perfectly fine. As you can see, bed liner, perfectly fine. I keep it clean. Tough liner, great brand. And, as you can see, I got Frankie back on the road. This past Tuesday. And I've been driving him around. I actually drove him around today. Yesterday, today. I'm going to drive him to work tomorrow for the first time. And he still needs a tune-up. Spark plugs, ignition coils, oxygen sensors. Coolant flush, thermostat replaced. And heater core. Now, here's the issue with the heater core. Like most all vehicles, the heater core, pretty much all vehicles, rather, the heater core is inside the dash. And you got to tear the entire dash, steering column, and all that out just to replace the heater core. It's going to be over $1,000. Does this one leak? Yes, it does. It just blows smoke right out the vents. Right out the vents. But the heat still works. It leaks, but it works. It'll run you out of here. I tell you right now, you turn that damn heat on. This damn truck, heat in this truck will run you out of here. But, replace the brake caliper. I gotta do that. That's the issue with the brakes. I can get up to about 50 miles an hour and it'll go to catching. And I had to hit the brakes and it'll smooth right out. But yeah. So Frankie's back on the road, tagging insurance. And, he still rides just as good as he ever did. We've had this truck for 10 years now. We bought it, I want to say, in 2015, and it's almost 2025. So almost 10 years we've had this truck, and it's never let us down. It's never left us stranded, never nothing. Brand new fuel pump 5 years ago or so. I got to replace the fuel filter. But it's got its dings, 232,000 miles. A ding there. Big ding on the bumper. And a couple places right here. My brother was loading the trailer one day, and the trailer come up off the hitch, and it hit it, and it went all the way up like that. But, yeah. But that's why my front windows on blue don't work. Because the glue on the glass that holds it to the window regulators has come unglued, and now it's just, the windows won't stay up. Or they'll go down, and they won't roll back up. But like I said, $65 a piece for the new glass for both front and passenger side. And the windows will work again. So, I want to thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to drive Frankie to work tomorrow. And actually this week and next. And I'm going to make a special video on blue for when it hits 350,000 miles. And it's going to be fun. I can't wait, It's going to be a good birthday gift for me to see this. So, thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel so you never miss another one of my videos. And I'll see y'all in the next one, because I'm sure loving this cool weather.